Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my hardcore series on Escape from Tarkov, featuring Hardcork, your friendly neighborhood guy who still has this shotgun. He is due for some action. That's for sure. So if you're still tuning in, I appreciate your patience with that, but it is nice to see that we have quite a lot going on here. Quite a lot of progress has been made, so hopefully that's something that you guys find to be interesting or enjoyable at the very least. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of management of the inventory before we start out here. We're going to bring the pineapple juice in, just we'll drink it. But I'm going to really quickly grab another MBSS. Oh, just kidding. I've already done the maximum amount of trades, so we're waiting on that. Excuse me. It's nice. We've got a lot of kits, and a few very decent kits as well. 2 P.A.K.As, which will service us just fine against some scavs. We still have this tri-zip, which has netted us a huge amount of loot. Between episodes, I did actually press the button on the nutrition unit, which I think just costs a little cash, and then 2 relays. So y'all can be sure that I'm not cheating because I have 2 less than I had before. Anyway, yeah, we've got 3 out of 4 hoses for the water thing, and then we'll need 3 after that, and then I think 3 more screws. So we're still on the screw hose hunt because that's really a large priority of mine, is to really get those lucky scav junk boxes going here. So yeah, let's do a daytime again. You know, it's spookier for sure, especially with a shotgun. Like the fact that people can see you reliably from a long distance makes the shotgun feel a little less effective, but I think it's better for the recording, so I don't necessarily mind. But yeah, looking forward to some wardrobe changes on this guy. For some reason, I just don't like the exposed forearms. It's like really stupid, but I feel like it's a lot easier to see the bear than it is to see the USEC. I don't know if there's any validity to that or not, but you know, whatever. So goals for this raid: more scav gear, more shotguns. Won't shut up about shotguns. I won't shut up about scav gear. Ideally, we can start killing some scavs that have some nice space-saving rigs, because even once we get those cases for the barter goods, even once we get the cases for the meds, all those things, we're still going to have things left over that are going to be loose, that won't fit into any particular box. And so having some rigs that will save space is going to be huge in the long run. So keep our eyes open for those. Start prioritizing those. Now that we have a backlog of some armor, I'm going to start grabbing those rigs with a little bit more priority than in the past. Oh, I am not. You're looking at like good habits for COVID. Like, I'm not top tier in the sense that like I touch my face constantly. Okay, late spawn by like 3 or 4 seconds, but it's a good spawn for where we want to go. I did forget to replace our painkillers. I think I used the last dose, but at least we have the Propital for emergency situations, so that's okay. I kind of like this middle area of this hill, because you can kind of use it to scope around, look around. It's also the fastest path to get where we want to go. Come on, heavy breather. You'll be fine. Okay. Everything's looking pretty peachy right now. Dude is so exhausted, I guess. I know this is useful for making bleach, I believe. Nails are important for something, I'm guessing. And bleach is really good for a couple barter trades. It's going to be important for the TV rig barter trade, which I think is available at level 2, but it might be level 3. Either way, it's pretty... It's going to be our most reliable source of level 4 armor, I believe, is going to be that TV rig. Keck tape, I think, is important. I think you can make the 60 rounders, which you need for a quest with that. Lots of loose spawns in this room. It's usually not this many. We'll hit up this toolbox as well. Always be inventory managing while you're waiting. Oxaram, there's a barter for that. I can't remember what it is, but it also just straight up vendors for like 11k. Oh, did not expect someone there. Sad. So sad. Alright, RIP Hardcork. Dave. Dave, you have an offensive nickname to me in the sense that you killed me and you've taken my stuff. You took my shotgun, Dave. My shotgun. My own, my precious. Well, that hurts my feelings. I have 2 bleeds. Yeah, alright. Those things happen. Tab here really quick. Okay. So, what did we learn there? We're stupid, which is okay. Those things happen. We should have taken the car battery rather than Salewa, because they're functionally almost identical. And so we could have taken the car battery, which I think would have been wise. But what we're gonna do here is this. Actually, let's go no helmet, so that we can snag a helmet if we come across one. I think we just take the Scavvy in there since we got her. The real question is gonna be, what do we want to do for our weaponry? Could go pistol, but I'd rather actually like have a shot at doing something. This is definitely a serviceable weapon right now. We need to take that off. This is a serviceable weapon. It's not great, but like it actually can certainly get the job done. So is this, but I would like to get better ammo for it before I bring it out. I'm honestly just feeling inclined to do more shotgun work. Let's see what our stats are here. 45, 18.91 MOA. I don't mind a bad MOA. 10.5 MOA. Let's just, oh, that's due to what's in the chamber. Okay. We'll just take this one out. We'll unchamber the Grizzly, unload this, unload the Grizzly. We'll load it up with our Magnum Buckshot. We'll chamber the Magnum Buckshot. We'll unload the Grizzly here. Throw the Grizzly there. I'm probably just going to get rid of that at some point. Doesn't really speak to me. We will throw that in there. We will throw that in there. Rinse. And then I think we're going to take like 15. Got 10 out. I'm actually sort of running out. Surprising to me. We'll take 20. That's fine with me. No headset, so we need to be wary of that we're not going to be as sound adept as we would ordinarily. Could bring this in, but just because it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Actually, it goes even with space, I think. So it doesn't really matter on that one. Move this guy down here. Okay, the question is, do I just take this in? Considering it gives me more loot space, a little bit better, I could take that with a helmet. Yeah, I'm actually fine with that. Let's do that. Take that in, grab the helmet, take the mag, keep that there. And that's kind of going to be how we approach it. Flip these around just so we don't feel silly. Question is will we actually get some utility out of the flashlight? Enough so to want to use this Saiga with this setup. And honestly, I'm feeling like yes. Like, why not bring out your better Saiga if you're actually bringing out your nice rig? Unload. We can keep the Magnum Buck in there. Unload, unload. Load, load. Load, load. There. Put her here, put that there. So what we're gonna do here, I believe we have enough for this bartering. I think this is actually appropriate. We could grab this ugly cheese. I'm fine with that too. Let's see in our hideout. I think that we can do one craft for a Salewa. Our guy's just like breathing so fucking heavy right now. Okay. Oh, I don't want to use those painkillers right now, actually. I don't know why I accidentally went in. Don't need any of those. Sure. We'll need those eventually, so I might as well just get that cooking. This. Actually need to do some out of raid healing, so let's do this a little carefully. And then at 40, I think we can do one more. We can turn that in. Do that. Cool. Got one of those turned in. We'll keep that for some more out of raid healing. Keep the splints so we can craft more Salewas. If there's anything we can do differently here. Yeah, let's get back into it. Yeah, it's one of those things where like dying is an inevitability. Nobody will not die. I knew everything that I had on me was a eventual loss, but still just a bummer. Look at that guy's face. Look at that goofy ass helmet. Fucking Rat King right here. I was happy to have found this level 4. Boy, that armor did nothing for me there. That armor did nothing for me there. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. I've seen other people approach this process and they hop into factory with a pistol and they're scab marked and they're bleeding and they have 10 health left and then they like dome shot a scab, grab his stuff and hop out. And I think it's a very viable strategy, but I think you can do that like, you know, just bring like a half decent weapon and you can consistently be bringing out scav gear on any other map just depending on how you want to shift your playstyle. I think there are plenty of low risk places to get all the loot you need. Realistically speaking, I spent a long time looting out that first room and I didn't really account for that when I entered the next room. Also, I like made a decent bit of noise in there. I just kind of expected that if anyone was out there, like I would have heard them at all. Yeah, it really depends, right? And that's the thing about this game. If somebody's really high level, they have really high level perception, really high level covert movement, like they will get the drop on you even if you're wearing the same headset, because they're going to be quieter from 20% further distance and they're going to hear you from 20% further distance. So like they have a 40% detection radius on you. And like you have to keep in mind that depending on how you play, other people have a vastly different detection radius on you than you do on them. And it's really based on level and it's based on gear, right? And there's so many different factors that will play in general, right? Like how heavy you are will factor in. What speed you're walking, whether you're crouching while you're at that speed, whether you're moving at all, right? And that's pretty much why low levels are kind of trend toward the rat strategy, is because as you get higher level, you can move around at normal speeds and you will detect rats before they will actually hear you. And so there's a little bit of a weird experience there, in my opinion, just as far as how things play out, especially later in a wipe for new players. Okay, so we keep getting this spawn, which is totally fine for Oli. Okay, we did chamber it with the buckshot. Boy, I tell you what, going inside is just so much more dangerous. Part of me wonders if I can play a little faster, but I mean, I've just had such great success at my current pace. Scavio. Okay. Somebody upstairs. I wonder how to play this. It's not aggroed on me, but that's the thing. Sometimes you'll aggro a scav and he'll still come to you instead. I don't fully understand. Alright. I think we might be getting into a fight pretty soon here. Shit. Scav there. Did not notice me. I don't know who he's killing or who he's shooting at. Scav. He could not be fucking bothered to look at me. Alright, let's check these computers quick for more hard drives. A bag. Can't tell if that's an army bag or not. Let's go kill him. Army bag. Oh, nice. Not even gonna take it. It's like space negative. Takes up more space than it has, which is fucking so stupid. Okay, good shotgun. We have to be very visual with how we play, now that we don't have the headset. Kind of visually expect people. I think it will prioritize that. Find a lot of corrugated hoses right there. Definitely fighting somebody. I wonder if he killed that guy. Drop this DVD player. This will craft, I think 5 of those, and then 5 of the things will craft into like a bunch of nice nades. So I think it's probably worth actually just holding on to. Weapon parts is good for some crafts. This is. That equals 3 cheeses, which is out of raid healing at least. Feeling a little apprehensive here. Feel naked without my headset. Everything's so quiet and peaceful. I'm like, even if it's not actually peaceful and quiet, it feels that way. Alright, we can just pop this. Slot for that mag. Alright, 2 of those duct tapes, that's another car med kit. Hey, I didn't say car battery, look at that. Car first aid kit. Shit together, John. Okay, sweet. Don't need so many cords, they're a dime a dozen at this point. Drop that other cord as well. Oh. Board this. I don't think we need power supplies yet. I know what I'm doing here. That's what I'm doing. Okay. We head for exfil and we repeat. Yeah, gameplay will shift once I have like all the corrugated hoses and stuff that I need. But I also need these blue fuels because every 2 blue fuels equals 1 mag case, and I need 3 mag cases per scav box. And so like really everything is feeling very homogenous in this playthrough, and like that's because this is like, in my opinion, the best way to get those things, right? And I'm doing other things as I'm going, which is like trying to get gear, right? Like I have this nice nice shotgun that I got off that scav. The flashlight. It's got a 6-round mag, which is actually pretty decent. Actually put that there. I think we grab the nails over the wrench. Let's drink a little bit of the water. We can actually grab the wrench and the measuring tape. It's Emercom. I can't tell you how many times there's a certain spawn that feels like it should be railway, and yet it's Emercom. There's a couple of spawns that like feel like they should be the other exfil. And like I've accidentally gone there with like just a buttload of loot, and I'm there, I'm like, why am I not exfilling? Like, oh well, there's a reason for that. I want to see what ammo type this is. All right, PRS. Eat shit, PRS. I'm actually gonna walk over here because I'm looking for an optic. Got a couple guns that could benefit from an optic. That's not an optic. See any scavs? It's so peaceful, it's so quiet. No birds chirping. Clearly no one will be exfil camping. That pretty flower. No whammies. Best feeling about finding the MP153 is that I don't feel guilty about not turning it in, because I can't turn it in because it's not the right shotgun. Hey, we did it. Killed a scavenger. Pretty much the best around. I don't really understand that. Somebody must have actually hit that guy. It only did 238 damage and he died. And instead I killed him to the stomach. Maybe shotguns are weird where like, even if you kill him to the thorax, it'll be like the last bullet that registers. Might not be thorax. I don't know. I wonder if he killed that guy he was shooting at, because like they were in a gunfight. Either way, if he killed somebody, that other person must not have been very well geared. Okay. So 2 hard drives. It's nice. I think he's reset for his barters. You can grab the 2 backpacks. 1 bag, 2 bag. You can actually just do that, and then that's cool. Hot rod. Guess we'll just throw over here for now. I think we're like not needing to take caps with us, really. All right, we can just do this. We'll start separating them based on type rather than kit, because it'll be easy enough to pick and choose and grab. Another hose, weapon part, wrench, M tape, 2 more duckies, always good. Some standard shoddy ammo. 7mm is just fine as well. I don't think we would notice a massive difference between that and the buckshot. Just happen to think the buckshot's really nice. All right, that's a good spot for you. This we can put by these. I think we need 5 fuses and 5 of the 40 millimeters to do a craft, but I have to check to see if I feel like I saw it available really early. But I might just remember looking at it. No, yeah, it's available really early. And this is like one of the best nade in the game. I think it's 5 of these and 5 of these. And truthfully, I'll get 5 of each of them if I keep hitting up that, if I keep hitting things up, like I will hit that point where I have 5 of each. I'm gonna bring one of those VOG 17s with me. Just for that shit ahead of the fan moment. What I'm gonna do, actually, because I want to craft some more of that buckshot, and I think I have enough for it. Let's see if I have a set of matches here. Easy way to check will be to see. Nope, I have no matches. Once I get them, it's fine. I can wait on it. I have so much fuel. Let's just turn it on so we can get that done faster. Okay. I guess that's what the game thinks instead. As I said, let's just turn on the hideouts. I think that's a good option for us. There we go. Oh, cool. We had the, and that will have, that does have a little time associated with it, so that's great. So all we are in need of is 3 of these, and then to wait on the water collector, and then we can start the lavatory. It'd be really sweet if I could get this done tonight. Probably won't happen, but hey, boy can dream. This is pretty nice, actually, for the bandages, because I can do this into this, and that into that. One more fleece, and I have 2 scab backpacks. It's pretty decent. If I did, I would certainly 100% find fleece if I did more of these stash runs. I don't think it super matters. Beds can go in here. I can actually just craft those into cheese right now. This, I think we're perfect here. This is really the kit we just want to bring out. How many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's actually really nice. Okay. We'll queue up. I'll use the bathroom. All right. We've had very fortunate spawns the last couple. Even the one we died was a really great spawn for where we wanted to go. So, been nice. Yeah. Yeah, we've kind of yet to encounter some PMCs in our loot path, which is a little surprising to me. You know, we had one raid where we encountered 3 because we went underneath. One kind of debating with myself whether I actually do a little bit more hunter-killer PMC work, right? I mean, for right now, doesn't feel like it's necessary for what some of our goals are, which is really just to be able to gear up to do that more consistently. I mean, certainly you can kill a bunch of PMCs, and if you get fortunate and you're good at it, you can have a lot of shit. So you can go out heavy every raid. But you're leaving a lot to chance there, especially if you're soloing. All right. It's time for Hardcork to prove his worth. Okay. Another good Oli spawn. The real question is, do I want to go from underneath? Because sometimes those 3 scavs will spawn underneath right away. And so I'd get scav loot immediately, but it makes going up the stairs a little bit more dangerous. I'm leaning that way, actually. A little trick here. Can actually get up and over right there. This gives us a little bit more cover. Just running this way to have a little bit more cover in case somebody's coming from that direction or had spawned right there. So what we're going to do is kind of sprint back there just because we're using a shotgun. And usually right around this time, if the scavs have spawned down here, they'll start pouring in. They usually come down the ramp. Gun? Oh. Take the grip. We'll just drop that. Okay, power's on. What kind of suppressor do we have here? Good. Accidentally press. Accidentally press reload. One 162 by 39. That's actually nice. The HK, I think. I don't think I give a shit about that. Weird that I just have one scav come through here. Actually really bizarre. Okay, need that for a quest. Actually pretty big to get out sooner than later. Okay. What we can do is we can hit up this box, sprint up, we'll take kind of a cursory look around for some hoses, and then we'll focus on getting out, just so we can get this shotgun out. I usually just sprint up this. In the mall. Over there. We'll go back that way in a sec. Let's hit up this weapon box. Okay, an optic. I don't think we have the mount for the DP optic though. Yeah. Can't really use it without the DP mount. Great optic though. Bulbs are great. For some hard drives. I'm just gonna not pick up caps. I just picked them up for the looting XP. Just don't think it's worth my time. Do the same with the DVD player. You only get looting XP when you pick up a unique item, like the first time you've picked it up in a raid. So if you keep picking everything up and dropping it, only the first time you pick up the same item will you really get the benefit from that. So it's kind of nice to know. It took me a while to actually figure that out. I was just picking everything up. Taking more water filters for some fucking reason. I think they vendor for like 15k, so not like they're useless, but if I had use of the flea market, I'd be sitting pretty right now. Sell for like 80k each. This, that. I think I'm Emercom exit. Yeah, I think we're ready to actually get out. We'll drop that. If we want another thing, we'll drop one of the filters. Oh, thank you, hose. You're exactly the guy I wanted to see. We're gonna get strength XP too. It's nice. Just a tube. Don't need it. Another tube, don't need it. I thought I heard somebody when I left, but I guess we'll cross that road when we get to it. We do need that. Probably honestly wins out over the filter right now. Somebody's gonna be like, who the fuck drops a filter? Hardcore, that's who. I like to go full quiet over these things just because they make so much noise. 37 minutes. I did get a scav kill, so I should be fine here. Relay, we do need that. Oh shit. No, I can't take that with me because I accidentally cheated it. We'll take the relay over the alkali. We'll get plenty of alkali when we need it for crafting. Always sounds so close. Jesus. It's like at Xville. Such a pain in the dick. I guess we kill some time. Or we risk it. It's just too close to Xville to risk it. I think we kill some time. It's possible they were just firing some rounds off as they were leaving. Happens. Okay. Got a jabroni down there. I have the type of weaponry that we need to take down a man of that caliber, even though he's just some sketcher. I think we just run it and hope. Run it and hope. I want your stuff, but I won't do it. Save me, Dad. That's the skill I was looking for. Yeah, baby. I guess I did get a little strength XP by accidentally bringing that propane with me, but whatever. Sue me. Alright. Another successful run under our belt. Pretty decent survival rate for hardcore account, I would say. Definitely wanting more experience than I've been getting up to this point. That's fine. It's consistent. And we're getting like at least one of our corrugated hoses every round. And honestly, I don't think I can ask for more than that. We're also getting all these blue fuels, which are going to be instantly craftable into the things we need. I can consolidate this a little bit, just for space sake. Okay. Keki screw, filter, 76239. I don't know if there's an adapter. I don't think there is on this one, which is really nice. So I think this can just go straight up on like any AKM. This Luncho Boxo. More shotgun ammo for the rainy day. And we here. Put that there for now. Got the relays. Got 2 relays back that I used recently. That'll be helpful for our upgrades. This goes on an M1A. And so you can actually get the M1As out of crates, so it actually allows you to mount an optic onto it, which I think is really nice. Probably just going to be something we sell, but if we have the space, we can hold on to it for now. Take this, throw this here for now. Actually, we'll take the spread off too. What we're going to do here, not that it really matters, but unload all the shotgun ammo out of it before we turn it in. Do we need it to be functional? Good question. Because this 6 rounds might be something we can use in something else. Didn't mean to click the hideout, but you know, it is what it is. Well, we've got more fuel than we'll ever need. It's kind of nice to see. What was it? I was checking. Oh, the turn in for this. Yeah, it has to be functional. Okay, okay, okay. Nice. I think once I get the second one, I'll actually go to customs and get those scav kills. I just feel like I don't need to go to customs yet. I'd rather get a little more established before I play a map that I find to be a little bit more YOLO. Let's put this in order of quality. Okay, now we have order of quality on that. Decent chunk of PP ammo. It's like a little bit worse than BP. Serviceable. It's better than the PS ammo. Okay. Another vest for rainy days. Another Keck tape. Fill up our shotgun ammo. I like how I was like, yeah, we're never gonna run out of this. Like, I've already used half of it, and I've barely killed anything except a couple scavs. All right, well, thank you so much for tuning in. I think that's gonna do it for us for this episode. Next episode, we're gonna have more of the same, truthfully. The likelihood that I'm just gonna continue on this path until I can actually get some things crafting in that level 2 laboratory. It's a pretty high chance, especially since I'm actually acquiring gear by killing scavs while doing so. But yep, yeah, episode whatever, hardcore still at the mall. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.